Triple H in tears after doctor reveals shocking update about wife Stephanie McMahon's health. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. In a heartbreaking turn of events that has sent shockwaves through the WWE Universe and beyond, Paul Triple H Levesque was seen in tears backstage after receiving a devastating update from doctors regarding the health of his wife, WWE icon and former executive, Stephanie McMahon. Known for her resilience, strength, and unshakable poise, Stephanie has long stood as one of the pillars of WWE's global success. But now, behind the lights, the glitz, and the cameras, the McMahon family faces one of the toughest personal challenges they've ever endured. What did the doctors reveal? Why was Triple H so visibly shaken? And how will this affect the future of WWE? This is the full story of love, family, tragedy, and hope. The public power couple. For over 2 decades, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon have been more than just an iconic wrestling power couple. Their journey has been deeply intertwined with WWE's evolution. Stephanie, daughter of Vince and Linda McMahon, was born into wrestling royalty. From a young age, she was groomed not only for the spotlight but also for the boardroom. Whether as a TV villain or chief brand officer, she mastered both worlds. Paul Levesque, aka Triple H, started from the bottom, building his name as The Game and proving himself in the ring. He rose to become not only a 14-time world champion, but later, WWE's chief content officer. Together, they were the heartbeat of modern WWE, balancing boardroom strategy with ring psychology. They were the real-life evolution of WWE's leadership. But what many fans didn't see was how close-knit they were behind the scenes. Despite the chaos of live shows, media obligations, and raising 3 daughters, their bond remained solid. That's why, when Triple H was seen wiping away tears at the July 15th Raw backstage, everyone knew something was wrong. A mysterious absence. In recent months, fans began noticing Stephanie's absence from both public and corporate events. Her once regular media appearances and motivational talks dwindled. At first, it was brushed off as a sabbatical. After all, she stepped away from WWE executive duties in 2023. But whispers began circulating. Where was Stephanie? Even at WrestleMania 41, one of the biggest WWE events of the year, Stephanie was nowhere to be seen. Her social media accounts remained quiet. Her usual interactions with fans and charities had gone silent. Behind the scenes, it's now clear. Stephanie was facing a serious, private health battle. Only a tight circle of friends and family knew the truth. Triple H had continued his duties, carrying a weight few could understand. Until now, the diagnosis revealed. According to sources close to the family, the devastating update came following weeks of hospital tests and private consultations. On July 14th, Stephanie reportedly underwent a battery of neurological and immunological tests. For weeks, she'd experienced extreme fatigue, light sensitivity, memory fog, and chronic pain. Initially, doctors suspected a form of long COVID, but what they eventually diagnosed was much more serious. A rare autoimmune disorder, systemic lupus erythematosus, SLE, that had begun affecting her central nervous system and heart tissue. The doctor's message to Triple H was clear. Stephanie must avoid physical and emotional stress. Her condition is manageable, but if it progresses without aggressive treatment, complications could be life-threatening. The news crushed him. Triple H reportedly broke down in the hallway of the hospital, clutching Stephanie's hand and vowing to stand by her through every single moment. Triple H's Raw breakdown. Just a day later, Triple H arrived at WWE Raw. Colleagues immediately noticed something was off. Gone was the usual composed, commanding figure. In his place was a man barely holding it together. As the show aired, cameras avoided him. But backstage, according to WWE personnel, Triple H had to step away multiple times, struggling to compose himself. He sat in gorilla position, staring at the monitor, but his head wasn't there, said one backstage producer. He looked like a man fighting with the weight of the world on his chest. Midway through the second hour of the show, he left quietly through the back, accompanied by WWE security and longtime friend Shawn Michaels. Later that night, WWE issued a brief, vague statement. WWE stands in support of Stephanie McMahon and her family during this private medical matter. Out of respect, we ask for privacy at this time. But the fans already knew something deeply serious was happening. The wrestling world reacts. Within 24 hours, tributes flooded social media. Becky Lynch tweeted, "Steph was the reason I made it. Her belief in me changed my life. Sending all my love." John Cena wrote on Instagram, "Strength is what Stephanie always gave to others. Now she needs it back tenfold. We're with you always." Even The Rock, who had clashed with the McMahon family on screen and behind the scenes, posted, "Prayers up for Steph and Paul. Love and strength to the McMahon family. You've got the world in your corner." Backstage, the atmosphere across Raw, NXT, and SmackDown was described as heavy. WWE talents wore purple wristbands, a nod to lupus awareness. Production crews wore black #for Stephanie badges. Behind the scenes, WWE superstars began volunteering to fill in Triple H's workload. Shawn Michaels, William Regal, and even Nick Khan began splitting his duties while he cared for his wife. Stephanie breaks her silence. After days of silence, Stephanie finally addressed the world. In a short but powerful Instagram video posted July 18th, Stephanie appeared from what looked like a private medical suite. She spoke softly, her voice emotional but clear. "Hi everyone. This isn't easy. I've always been the one standing tall, standing strong. But right now, I need strength more than I ever have. I've been diagnosed with a serious autoimmune condition. The journey ahead won't be easy. But with Paul, my girls, and your love, I know I'll fight this." Within minutes, millions viewed the video. Hashtags like #WeStandWithSteph, #FightLikeAMC and #TeamStephanie trended worldwide. Even former rivals, like CM Punk, posted a rare, heartfelt message. "Our differences aside, no one deserves this. Wishing you strength and recovery, Steph." Triple H's emotional press conference. On July 20th, Triple H held a press conference to address the media and fans. What was intended as a quick thank you turned into one of the most emotional moments in WWE history. Wearing a dark suit, his voice trembling, Triple H said, "You all know Stephanie as the strong, fearless woman in the boardroom and the ring. But right now, she's in the fight of her life. Watching someone you love hurt and not being able to fix it, it breaks you." He paused, taking a deep breath. "We've spent decades building this company. But now my priority is her. I want to thank the WWE family. From the ring to real life. This is a story of courage, of family, and of standing by the ones you love when it matters most. We stand with you, Stephanie, and we're with you, Triple H." If you found this video meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on this emotional journey. Let's show Stephanie McMahon the support she's given all of us over the years. #FightLikeAMC #WeStandWithSteph. WWE Family.